1. Copy and complete Jenny's personal letter to her grandma. Do the tasks. 1. Choose from the following to start the letter. P.S. I'll have lots of photos to show you when I get home. Love and best wishes. Palestine. Jenny. The Palestine Hotel. Dear Grandma, Dad and I have been invited to an evening of Palestinian music. Hebron, 28th December 2000. 25 Salah al-Din Street. I must stop now. The Palestine Hotel. Your address, Salah al-Din Street, 25, Hebron, Palestine, 28th December 2000. The date, Dear Grandma, how are you? I hope you're well and that the weather isn't too cold. Dad and I are both fine, and we're busy traveling around Palestine for a few days. I must stop now. Dad and I have been invited to an evening of Palestinian music. Love and best wishes, Jenny. P.S. I'll have lots of photos to show you when I get home. Now we're going to practice writing a letter about a tourist visit. We'll put the sentences in order and use the correct verb tenses. الآن سنتدرب على كتابة رسالة عن زيارة سياحية. سنرتب الجمل في order ونستخدم الأزمنة الصحيحة للفعل. Let's put the sentences in the correct order. دعونا نضع الجمل بالترتيب الصحيح. 1. Let me tell you a bit about the places that we're visiting. دعني أخبرك قليلاً عن الأماكن التي نزورها. 2. Yesterday, we went to Bethlehem and we visited the Church of the Nativity. أمس ذهبنا إلى بيت لحم وزرنا كنيسة المهد. 3. Today, we are in Hebron all day. اليوم نحن في الخليل طوال اليوم. 4. We saw the ancient mosque here and we bought some of the lovely glass that they make here. رأينا المسجد القديم هنا واشترينا بعض الزجاج الجميل الذي يصنعونه هنا. 5. And tomorrow we are going to Jerusalem. وغدا سنذهب إلى القدس. 6. I am looking forward to seeing the old city very much. أتطلع بشدة لرؤية المدينة القديمة. Now let's write the complete paragraph. الآن دعونا نكتب الفقرة الكاملة. Let me tell you a bit about the places that we're visiting. Yesterday, we went to Bethlehem and we visited the Church of the Nativity. Today, we are in Hebron all day. We saw the ancient mosque here and we bought some of the lovely glass that they make here. And tomorrow, we are going to Jerusalem. I am looking forward to seeing the old city very much.
Let me show you how your conversation might sound. دعوني أراكم كيف قد يبدو حواركم. الطالب ألف: ماذا عن الذهاب إلى قبة الصخرة أولاً؟ الطالب باء: أوافق، ولكن إذا فعلنا ذلك لن يكون لدينا وقت لرؤية كنيسة القيامة في الصباح. الطالب ألف: حسناً، أعتقد أنه من المهم أكثر أن نريهم أسوار المدينة القديمة أولاً. الطالب باء: نعم، يجب أن نفعل ذلك بالتأكيد، ثم يمكننا زيارة المواقع الدينية. Now for the letter. الآن للرسالة. Sample letter structure. هيكل الرسالة نموذجية. Dear Ethan and Amy, I'm so excited about your visit. Let me tell you about our plan for tomorrow. First, we'll visit the Dome of the Rock in the morning. This is one of the most beautiful Islamic buildings in the world with its golden dome. Then we'll go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which is very important for Christians. After lunch, we'll walk around the old city walls and visit the markets. I think you'll love seeing these amazing historical places. Best wishes and your name. Now, work with your partner to تقييم جولتكم ليوم واحد باستخدام لغة المناقشة. كتابة رسالة لإيثان وإيمي تشرح خطتكم. تذكروا أن تصفوا لماذا كل مكان مميز ومثير للاهتمام. This is exactly what you would do if real visitors came to your country.
7. Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. Together again in Japan. Passepartout arrived in Yokohama on the Carnatic on 13th November with no money and only the clothes that he was wearing. He walked the streets for hours and was soon very hungry. By next morning, he knew that he must make some money. Then Passepartout saw a clown in funny clothes dancing in the street. He followed the clown to a brightly painted theater that was a kind of circus. He went inside and found the master of the group. "I used to be an acrobat in France," he said, "and I'd like to work for you." "Are you strong?" asked the circus master. "I'm the strongest," Passepartout replied. The master needed a new acrobat that same afternoon, so Passepartout got the job, and some colorful clothes to put on. It was an important job, too. He had to stand very still while other acrobats climbed up and stood on top of him, higher and higher. But then Passepartout noticed something amazing. Phileas Fogg and Aouda were in the audience. He was so surprised that he suddenly moved. And with that, all the acrobats above crashed to the floor. The circus people were very angry, but Fogg paid the master some money, and so Passepartout was allowed to go. "But you weren't on the Carnatic, so how did you reach Japan?" Passepartout asked. Fix explained. "When we missed the Carnatic in Hong Kong, Mr. Fix, Aouda, and I took a small boat to Shanghai instead. Then we caught the San Francisco steamship from there, and it brought us here this morning. It doesn't leave for America till this evening, so I decided to look for you." It was now 6:30, and they got to the port just in time. Minutes later, the American ship set off, and as the General Grant was one of the fastest ships in the world, it was expected to cross the enormous Pacific Ocean in 21 days or less. On the 9th day, Fogg saw that they were exactly halfway round the world from London. He was pleased. On the same day, Passepartout saw Fix for the first time on the ship, and he was not pleased. He was still angry about everything that had happened in Hong Kong. He attacked the detective and knocked him to the floor. Fix got up slowly and said, "Have you finished?" "Perhaps." "Then let's talk," said Fix. "The arrest papers arrived in Yokohama, and I now have them, but I can't arrest your master because we're not visiting any more British colonies. I have to wait until we return to England. That means we both want the same thing. We want your master to get home as fast as possible, and I'll do everything I can to help. But will you keep my secret?" he asked. Passepartout thought and finally agreed. 11 days later, early on 3rd December, the General Grant arrived safely in San Francisco. Phileas Fogg was exactly on time. Who arrived in Yokohama on 13th November? Passepartout. Where did Passepartout get some work? At a circus. Who did Passepartout see on the General Grant? Fix. Where did they arrive on 3rd December? San Francisco. What ocean were they going to cross on the General Grant? The Pacific Ocean,